Hey guys, this is Tom with cellphonetrek.com, and today I have the Evo Shift 4G and the HTC Evo here in front of me. They're both 4G devices. We're going to do a heads-up comparison, see if they're on an Evo playing field. Anyways, comedy. Let's go ahead and check out the comparison and see which phone might be right for you. So as you can tell, I have the Shift 4G on my left and my Evo 4G on my right. I do apologize for my joke earlier. I thought it was clever. Anyways, and I'm the man with a microphone, and you'll listen to every word I have to say. Tell me that movie reference and you get a gold star. Anyways, let's go over some of the things that they're in common. Let's see what Evo comparisons they have. Both items are created by HTC. We can tell by their little HTC symbols. They're both on Sprint. They're both 4G devices running on WiMAX. They both have Wi-Fi. They both have Wi-Fi tethering capabilities, and they can both tether 8 devices. They both have Android 2.2. They both have 1 GB of internal memory. They both have the same. They have 512 megabytes of internal RAM. They both can record in 720p HD. However, flip them over. 8 megapixel, 5 megapixel, single LED flash, dual LED flash. Obviously we have a better camera setup going on over here. Also we have a kickstand. Boom. Where's my kickstand? I got nothing. Know what I got though instead of a kickstand? I got myself a slide out QWERTY keyboard. Boom. Look at that. 4 lines, dedicated space row, directional pad, function key, turns this light on. I can hit all sorts of stuff. This is awesome. Anyways, now, what else do they have in comparison? They both weigh the same amount. I have a 3.6-inch screen here, and I have a 4.3. Do some quick math, guys. That's 0.7-inch difference. If you have to have a very large screen, if you like a smaller screen, 3.6 inches, this is very nice because they both have the same resolution. So we're going to have a more crisp, clear picture over here compared to the Evo if we were looking at the same item. For the most part, as you can tell, there you go. Look at the 8s and the 3s, and look at the 8s and the 3s here. You obviously have much better blurring in here, the much better colors, much darker. Everything just seems kind of blurred out in here. Now, not too bad. Now, don't get me wrong. The resolution's nice, but it's just a much nicer resolution because they both have the same resolution of 800 by 480. Now, when I say they weigh the same, don't get me wrong. It's 0.1 ounces heavier. That's the Evo. You can't tell. I'm telling you. You do have slider versus bar. This is a candy bar style phone. You do have a slider. Now, if you absolutely hate sliders, obviously this phone is not going to be for you and the Evo wins. Now, if you absolutely have to have a slider, the Shift 4G wins and the Evo doesn't win. That's how this comparison works. Now, if you have to have HDMI, when you're recording your 720p and you want to port it to your monitor or your television, well, you can do that. You have a mini HDMI port right down here. Now, you don't have that option on the Shift 4G. Now, let me explain something to you. This is the cute little stepbrother. This is not to replace the Evo. This is just to help it out. Now, you know, this is the Evo's wingman when they're going out on a date at night. You know, he's just trying to help his boy out. You know, let's spread the Evo line. You know, this is too much phone for some people, and so, you know, customers' demands, they've created the HTC Evo Shift 4G. Now, they both have 1 GB of internal memory, like I said. Now, here's another difference. 2 GB micro SD card pre-installed, 8 GB micro SD card pre-installed. They will both support up to 32, but I mean, right out the box, we have 9 GB of storage and we've got 3. They're both Android 2.2. They both have pinch to zoom web. Their web browsing exactly the same. Now, with the 2nd generation Qualcomm processor, it's only an 800 megahertz processor versus a 1 gig. But because it's 2nd generation in our quadrant testings, you saw a much faster phone. This was much faster. All the quadrant scores were way higher than the Evo. I mean, we're getting things in the 1500 range. So, I mean, that's in ideal conditions, of course, but definitely a faster phone, even though it's only an 800 megahertz. Now, if you wanted to find a sister phone to this on another network, you're saying, well, Tom, I don't have Sprint, I don't want to go to Sprint. Well, check out the G2. It's basically, the slide is obviously a little different. It's a tough slide. It's very, very rough. I just got to tell you that. It doesn't feel smooth to me. It just feels very forced. So, and if you have to have a kickstand, obviously you don't have a kickstand here, so that's a little bit of a difference. Pricing, we have 150 bucks out the store, and depending on where you go, some people are still selling this for $199 out the store, and if you buy them online or online specials at sprint.com, you can actually get this phone anywhere between $99 all the way to free. So check that out as well. So pricing, the Evo is going to win. If I had to pick a phone, I don't like slider keyboards. I like a bigger screen. I like some of the other features, you know, the kickstand, you know, the micro, the mini HDMI port, a high resolution camera, dual LED flash. Some of the pictures you can take with this dual LED flash at night are insane. They're extremely bright. So check those out. Again, if I had to pick a winner, I definitely have to say that the Evo, in my opinion, is a little nicer just because of some of the extra features. It's a little older, it's a little more battle tested, definitely something nice. But if you're looking for a smaller, something comparable to the Evo but a little smaller, and with the slide out QWERTY keyboard, if that's an option that you're really looking for, if you really like that, definitely the Shift 4G is not overshined by the Evo. Like I said, it's his buddy. You can go with one or the other depending on what kind of features really fit your personal smartphone user style. Again, we're on Facebook and Twitter. Please go there, @cellphonetrek on Twitter, like us there, or now follow us there, and like us on Facebook, .com/cellphonetrek. And we give stuff away, accessories, things that we get into review we don't want. We'll shoot something up there and say, hey, we're giving this away, jump through some hoops for us and we'll give you something. Thanks for watching this comparison of the Shift 4G versus the Evo 4G. And again, have yourself a great day.